Hey guys, Rods Over Bricks here. If you have a little vintage RC car that's more on the toy grade scale, I think I've just found a method to get some entry-level hobby grade stuff with a nice little servo, proportional throttle and steering, two of these little LiPo batteries, 2S, a charger, what I believe is a 280 motor, and all the stuff, it looks like it's pretty darn good. I'll show you guys what it came out of. And it was about 30 bucks. So you could then take a RC car like this, that, you know, pretty generic but old school and cool. And you could probably put these electronics in. I use the electronics for all my K'NEX builds. But let me show you guys where this stuff came from. All right, guys. We got something in the mail today. This was the cheapest fully proportional RC boat that I could find on eBay. Well, it says it was fully proportional. We'll find that out soon. I think this came out to like 32 bucks after shipping. So if this is fully proportional, this is some electronics that I could use for my K'NEX builds. Let's go ahead and open this thing up here. Couldn't find a razor blade, so you know what? We're just gonna scratch at that. Come on, let go. Okay, first try. Other side. All right, let's take a look what's inside this thing. And survey says, oh, well, there's the bottom of the boat. Okay, there we have it. And it looks like it didn't come with just one, but two batteries. These are 7.4 volt, 1200 milliamp hour, 10C. Really interesting connection here on the end. It looks like just the balance lead. That's interesting. We got our charger. And there's our remote. It feels like it might be proportional. I don't feel the clicking at the either end of the steering or the throttle. Let's have a closer look at this stuff. Well, the boat's definitely got a lot of glue around the side between the top and bottom of the hull. Overall, looks pretty decent though for the price point. Another good sign here is I'm seeing trim for left and right steering. I see a speed switch, so I'm assuming this thing must have like a high and a low. The side of the controller, I think right here, it had like a cruise control type thing where it would stay at a certain speed. Not too sure. I have not read the instructions, but who does that anyways? Alright, and I'm just going to open this up. I'm assuming this is the battery compartment. And oh, well, would you look at that? We do have a little tiny servo. The most important thing I'm after is what the ESC looks like. Apparently this boat came with, I think, a 370 motor, so that's going to be plenty for K'NEX builds. I don't feel too much of that magnetic resistance, so it's not a very low turn motor. Here's the inside of it so far. And what I need to get to is that little part inside there beyond the motor. I'm feeling quite a bit of resistance from the servo, so it feels like it's geared down pretty good. May not be the fastest unit, but hopefully it's got some strength to it. The bottom of the boat does show what I believe is water cooling. I see a little inlet piece over here, and I'm assuming that's where it comes out of the very, very poorly glued waterproof hull. Well, I had to rob some AA's out of my flashlight. They're in here. The light on the top, very, very dim. We've got our battery hooked up. So I guess now all we have to do is turn the remote on and see if we have any propeller action. Oh, you know what? Maybe this thing has to be in water before it goes. Let me read the instructions. Well, I still haven't read the instructions. I was just looking at this. I see a couple of wires, and they look like they're being attached to the little brass rod that the prop shaft goes through. So I don't have any tubs of water here, but what I do have is some old antifreeze. Very rusty antifreeze. So we're just gonna go ahead and plop that in there just like that. Yeah. Ah! I don't know why it's going. My hand's not on the throttle. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that gets you up to cruise. Ah! Okay, so that switch is pretty sensitive. Let's see, here's the steering doesn't seem to be doing anything. The boat is flashing. Huh, maybe the battery's dead. I'll be back in a few minutes. Ah! Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the top of the boat together here. I put a fresh battery in it, and it's just freaking out on me over here. I don't know, maybe it's because my batteries are low inside the transmitter. I'm not even doing anything! Stop it! Stop! Stop it! No! No! Yeah, I'm not controlling this thing at all. Alright, so I'm back. It turns out it's been my fault this whole time. I had one dead battery and 3 good ones. I could not find a 4th good AA, so just a little screw here to help the little length on our AAA friend inside here. And now, it works! Okay, I'm going to hit the speed switch once. I am just making an absolute mess out of the antifreeze that came out of this Pontiac here. But pretty happy with the servo. Pretty darn quick. The proportional throttle. Excellent. And if I hit this switch... Oh, it just stays on full throttle. Okay, so this switch gives it the beans and it stays there. Oh, there's another speed setting. Is there 4? Oh, we're back to low. Medium. And high. Well, neat. And oh boy, guys, antifreeze was like the worst thing to use. Everything's all oily and kind of cruddy feeling now. But, hey, at least we know the electronics work. I would take this thing out to a lake and show you guys it, but there's probably a million videos on this thing, and I'm just using this for the electronics. So let's open this thing up and see what the ESC looks like. Oh my gosh, I almost just stabbed myself. That would have been less than good. That would have hurt. Trying to get this thing frickin' open, but man, is it... Well, it's also all slippery from all the frickin' antifreeze. Man, that was a terrible idea. That was a... You know, if you guys have an RC boat and you guys want to use it, and, like, you don't really want to go too far away from home to, like, the local lake, don't put it in your used antifreeze trough after you've done some work on a car. Yeah, that was a terrible idea. That is entirely my fault. Well, at least we know the glue is strong as heck on this thing. Let go! What the? The fucking thing won't come out. Won't come apart. Table grinder always opens things. She's just starting to open up a little bit. I'll be back in a few minutes once I finish prying and grinding. All right, I think we're gonna get it. Okay, I just unplugged the lights. We're gonna go ahead and take this cover off. Inside here should be the ESC. I'm hoping that it's got its own little enclosure. That way when I put it into a K'NEX RC car, it looks like proper stuff. Hopefully it's not just a circuit board sitting in here. Oh, it is just a circuit board sitting inside there. I gotta use this whole box. Lame. Servo looks like a good little size. I like the little mount. The motor, take off the little shield so I can show you guys. I guess that's all it is. Not a lot of stuff going on in here, but fantastic. Yeah, the motor's got the little clip-on leads. I like those. Well, I guess for now, I'm just going to go ahead and put this box back together, and that will just have to go inside the K'NEX vehicle. Servo looks great. I'm going to try to figure out a way to bypass the little water safety switch thing so I can bench test it. And I'll be right back. Alright, so I don't know what I did. I just unplugged one of the little goodies, and now... Oh, where's my servo? There it is. Servo works. Alright, I think these electronics are going to work out really good for my K'NEX builds. Well, we have it all in pieces, and here's all I needed out of it. The battery tray is going to be perfect for K'NEX builds. Let go! Yeah, that'll fit under the K'NEX really good once I drill out a couple of holes. So a good way for the battery tray to be. That holds the ESC and all the goodies. I have some wires tucked in there in case I ever wanted to add these little LEDs back to it. But the servo moves really good and going slowly with it. We have nice slow control. The motor. So it looks like for $30-something, this is a huge success to build just above toy grade, but not quite hobby grade RC K'NEX stuff at a much better entry price. And like I said earlier, the boat came with 2 batteries. I've got the charger, USB. So that's really neat. Just time will tell how well the stuff holds up. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to go ahead and do something with all this stuff, adapt it to K'NEX, and see what this thing can power.